anyone has a blue card? We're going to get started in another minute or two, guys. November 4th, 5 o'clock, call the Calcasieu Parish School Board meeting to order. Mr. Russell Castillo, would you please lead us in prayer and pledge?
Lord, we just thank you for allowing us to gather here today, having the ability to just honor the students that are here with us and their families who have done tremendous work with them as well. Lord, we just ask you to watch over us, to lead, guide, and direct us so that we may do your will. We ask this in your name. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next up is roll call.
Yes, sir. Ms. Ayo. Mr. Baumgarten.
Here.
Mr. Bro.
Here.
Mr. Castillo.
Here.
Ms. Fontenot.
Here.
Ms. Gay.
Here.
Mr. Hardesty.
Here.
Ms. Hardy McReynolds.
Here.
Mr. Natale.
Here.
Mr. O'Banion.
Here.
Mr. Pichon.
here.
Mr. Roberts.
Here.
Mr. Tarver.
Here.
Reverend Wallace. And Dr. Washington.
Present.
You have a quorum.
Thank you, Superintendent. Item number 3, approval of minutes for October 7th, 2025.
So moved.
Mr. O'Banion, and who seconded it? Keisha. Mr. Keisha seconded the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Item number 4, presentations. The following students are going to be recognized. We're going to start with the elementary students first. And it is for those students that scored a perfect 850 on their LEAP score. And quite an accomplishment. From the elementary department, can we get Ms. Willola Jackson, please?
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we're excited to begin recognizing a very special group of students who have achieved something truly that's rare on a national level, a perfect score on the LEAD test. This remarkable accomplishment represents a true commitment to excellence from our students, but it also reflects the incredible support of the parents and guardians and the dedication of our outstanding teachers and school leaders right here in Calcasieu Parish. This special group has also majorly contributed to CPSB being recognized by the Louisiana Department of Education for outstanding lead growth in math and top performances with an impressive 4% increase in scores. Tonight, you will see firsthand just how bright our future is as we honor these rising stars who continue to make us proud. At this time, I would like to recognize Ms. Walona Jackson, Administrative Director of Elementary Schools, along with Ms. Christy Russell, Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Owen Clant, Administrative Director of Middle Schools, along with Mr. Robert Pete, Administrative Director of High Schools. They will now call out the names of the students who are to be honored, but once again, I thank you all for joining us this evening as we celebrate academic excellence and a bright future here in Calcasieu Parish.
We do have over 60 students for elementary, so we're going to ask that when you do come up, if you'll stay up, because we'll take pictures of content area and maybe limiting the clapping in between. We will do a big clap for everybody after each content area. So we're going to start with ELA. I do apologize if I butcher any name, just correct me. It's okay. All right, we're gonna start with Dalby Elementary. We have students with perfect scores in ELA, Gary Ronan, Abby Richard. These are both from Dalby Elementary. We have E.K. Key, Peyton Gunter, Frash, Valentina Peoples. From Gillis, Aurora Morks. Henry Heights, we have Samuel Gwendon. J.R. Watson Elementary, Avery Smith. 3 students for La Perouse Settlement, Darren Broussard, Zane Leger, and Presley Vines. From Moss Bluff, we have Jessica Pisano. 5 students representing Creon Lake Elementary. We have Emmanuel Untry, Willa Blank, Samuel Harmon, Estelle Ledoux, Joseph Koch, our St. John friends, this is still ELA, Adelie Cormier, Celia Person, Christian Zuniga, and friends from T.S. Cooley. We have Ella Shin, Cater Childress, I do apologize, Samuel Dennis Wetta, Selah Hyatt, Parker Pretium, Emma Reeves, Morgan Smith, Lucy Thomas, Whitney Thomas, Liam Wilkin. We're still going, ELA. This is awesome. Vincent Settlement, Landon East, Audie Nunez, Western Heights, Dawson Oliver. Those are our friends for ELA. Moving to science. Both of our science students are at TS Cooley. We have Oliver Richard and Lawson Riles.
The next students called will be students who achieved a perfect score in social studies. From LeBlue Settlement, Liam Manuel, A.A. Nelson, Henry Hunt, Maplewood Elementary, Miles Wilson, Moss Bluff Elementary, Brooke Smart, Priam Lake Elementary, Camden Duhan. The next four students are from T.S. Cooley, Liam Wilkin, Isel Awan, Kix Bobo, and Kason Love. The next group of students scored a perfect score in math. From LeBlue Settlement, Liam Manuel, Beyond Lake Elementary, Samuel Harmon, A.A. Nelson, Canham Afsa, Cypress Cove, Vanessa Anteleon, DeQuincy Elementary, Kason Coker, Fairview, Finley Trombatore. The next two students are from J.I. Watson, Blake Richard and Ryan Willis. Ren Willis. From Maplewood Elementary, Miles Watson. The next few students are from Prion Lake, Ved Bethal, Lane Lumpkin, Samuel Fontenot, Miles Campbell, John East, Oliver Juneau, and Allie Duhan. From T.H. Watkins, Imani Gardner, the following students are from T.S. Cooley, Stella Daigle, Oliver Richard, Wynn Miller, Mobin Rosti, and Akshata Gupta. The last two students are from Vincent Settlement, Cannon Arnold, and Bo Caskey. Congratulations to all these students.
We're going to give our elementary friends just a couple of minutes to move out the back of the room before we honor these amazing middle school students. All right, so before we begin, if I could get the middle school principals, can y'all just come up to the front if you don't mind, middle school principals? Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Ms. Guillory. Yes, Mr. Covey, come on up. Yeah, just up here. I mean, that way we can capture the moment of our students. Thank you. No, that's good right there. So, but if you don't mind, don't sit down yet. If you don't mind, yes. Because Mr. Harvey highlighted something very important. He said, you know, this is a testament to the support that the students have, these achievements. And I will tell you that without your parent, guardian support, and without the support of our hardworking admin providing the environments that they do, I just wanted to say thank you to the admin for all that you do every single day to give us the learning environments that we have. So. All right, we're going to kick it off with an ELA from Iowa High School, Miss Amber Sharp. W.W. Lewis, we have Jaden Como. From Moss Bluff Middle School, Braylon Lott and Caitlin Thetford. From S.J. Welsh Middle School, we have Mia Bruyette, Cameron Carrier, Martin Garzon. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Martin is from FK. We'll hold on that. Sorry. Okay, so from FK, we have Martin Garzon, Destiny Cormier, and Briley Dyson. All right, that's our ELA. Good. All right, great. math scores. From Iowa High School, Amelia Markentel. From W.W. Lewis Middle School, Sutton Belto, Jace Gentry, Ava Hackler, and Samuel Hood. From Moss Bluff Middle School, Alea Bro. From S.J. Welsh Middle School, Gemma Rogers. And as a personal, Gemma is an outstanding soccer player. She played with my daughter. So. And from FK White Middle School, we have Ahan Chopade, Luke Doge, Madison Houston, and Elijah Canton. There are your perfect math scores. All right. Okay, social studies, starting us off from Bell City High School, Samuel Schwartz. From W.W. Lewis, Ian Khan. From LeBlanc Middle School, R.J. Favors. From Oak Park Middle School, Teron Thomas. From S.J. Welsh, we have Sungbin Young. And from F.K. White, we have Elijah Canton. Great job, y'all. And for science, very excited to announce from FK White Middle School, we have Colton Cowell. He is our lone science perfect scorer. He's studying, Dr. Bailey. All right, give it up to all the middle schools.
Okay, we will conclude this evening's awards with high school perfect scores on their EOCs. The EOCs that I'm going to recognize tonight are English 1, Geometry, English 2, and Algebra. I think we have enough space to kind of keep everybody up here, so I'll start with the first category and move all the way through. All right, representing our English 1 student, first school, Sam Houston, will be Kobe Langley. From Sulphur High School, Isabel Pilate. Okay, Geometry, representing Borup High School, Kong Vo. Okay, now we'll move to English 2 scores. Representing Borup High School, Denise Aranavirus, Ian Roy, Ellie Nguyen from Sam Houston. Ian Roy is from Bell City. Ellie Wynn, Sam Houston. Maya Worley, Sam Houston. And from Sulphur, Madison Boudreaux. Okay, our fourth and final EOC is algebra. SP Arnett Middle School, Jackson Fundo. SP Arnett Middle School, Raleigh Watson. Barb Hyacinth Williamson. Moss Bluff Middle, Grayson Lala. Moss Bluff Middle, Noah Stutes. S.J. Welch Middle, Luke Duels. S.J. Welch Middle, Janelle Garg. S.J. Welch Middle, Mason Pete. S.J. Welch Middle, Richard Savant. S.J. Welch Middle, Cohen Waters. And F.K. White Middle School, Alana Gonzalez. And these are your high school English 1, geometry, English 2, and algebra EOC scores.
The next presentation we're gonna have is by Ms. Cecilia Stevens, the program manager with Seeds to Success LSU Ag Center.
Good evening. I'm Cecilia Stevens, the program manager with Seeds to Success, the Louisiana Farm to School program, a collaborative partnership between the Louisiana Department of Education and the LSU Ag Center to promote healthier eating and local food procurement for our students. Seeds to Success launched the Louisiana Farm to School Institute in 2023 with 4 teams. The teams were selected through a competitive statewide process and engaged in a year-long professional development program, during which time they planned and implemented a detailed farm to school program that reinforced the 3 key principles of farm to school: cafeteria, classroom, and community engagement. Calcasieu Parish's team completed all requirements of the Louisiana Farm to School Institute. I'm pleased this evening to award the team for a job well done. Team members, please come forward. Team leader, Leslie Petros. Members, Therese Sandifer, Summer Ryan, Natalie Miller, Elizabeth Barron, and Jacqueline Richard, and Coach Barbara Moore.
Yes, sir. You've each received your Head Start report. We've had an incredible month of appreciation, learning, and community engagement. Custodian celebration. We started the day by honoring our hardworking custodians with a special breakfast. Students showed their gratitude by creating amazing signs of appreciation. Parent meeting and exploding pumpkins. Our parent meeting was a hit, featuring the fun and educational exploding pumpkins activity that parents and students loved. Parenting Partners Success. We're thrilled with the strong turnout for Parenting Partners. Parents were learning valuable skills and building connections that strengthen our school community. The Southwest Louisiana Dental Bus Visit. The Southwest Louisiana Dental Bus visited all Head Start sites, and our students left with bright, shining, healthy smiles after cleanings and exams. Head Start Early Childhood Health Fair. To finish out the month, the Early Childhood Department, in conjunction with J.D. Clifton, hosted over 600 families for the Head Start Early Childhood Health Fair on October 31st. What an amazing way to close October. Policy Council members attended the October 7th school board meeting, and the superintendent introduced each member to the governing body. You've each received a school population report that reflects the ending numbers for September, the ending numbers for September and our ending numbers for October. I would like to report our October 2025 sales tax numbers for the general fund show a collection of $3,814,987, or 26.1% above budget for the fourth month of the 25-26 fiscal year. Collections are $2,719,700, or 17.3% above collections for the same month last year. The latest hurricane report is in your packet. As part of Act 334, I'm required to report the status of crisis management, crisis response plans within our schools. As of the date of this report, all 66 sites within Calhoun Parish School Board jurisdiction have updated, revised, and submitted their emergency operation plans to the district. The emergency operation plans for each school is on file electronically at the district level and both electronically and in hard copy at the school level. The plans have been reviewed with the faculty and staff for each school, as well as during the in-service training that takes place prior to the start of the school year. The CTE department held their annual college and career fair at McNeese State University this month, and students from around the parish are able to get information from colleges from across the state, as well as representatives from companies and military branches. Thank you to Mr. McCardle and the CTE department for putting this together. Middle school students from our parish were able to attend Chem Expo this month at the Lake Charles Event Center. The Lake Area Industry Alliance puts on this event every year in order to promote science education. In addition to having middle school student participation, we had some high school students help with the demonstrations as well. Thank you to Mr. Clayton in the middle school department and Mr. McDonald in the transportation department for helping make this event a success. The annual CPSB Professional School Counselor Conference was held this month at the West Cal Event Center. School counselors from around the parish were able to come together to learn new skills and hear from speakers. Thank you to the CTE department for organizing this event. The Region 5 STEM Center participated in and partnered with the City of Lake Charles to host the Pumpkin Chunking event at North Beach last weekend. Teams from all over the parish built trebuchets and launched pumpkins into the lake. Mr. Arsenault and his team at the Region 5 STEM Center did a great job organizing and running this event. Yesterday, we held our 4th annual Building Cowboys for the Future event with McNeese. Over 1,800 fifth graders were able to attend the opening game of the McNeese women's basketball season at the Townsley Law Arena. Mr. McDonald in transportation did a great job of helping organize this event to transport our students. Yesterday, we also, and today, we had the Visual and Performing Arts Department help with the Louisiana Music Educators Association State Championship at McNeese State University. It's actually going on right now. Bands from all over the state meet at McNeese to compete for the state title, and tomorrow is the last day of competition, and so far it's been a great success. Thank you to Mr. McCardle and the Visual Performing Arts Department for helping to organize this event. T.S. Cooley Elementary School was named the 2025 Leader in Me Lighthouse Academic Honor Roll School. In order to be honored with this prestigious award, the school must meet rigorous academic proficiency and growth standards. Congratulations to Ms. Alcott and her team for this amazing achievement. We're also continuing to partner with several agencies to do ongoing projects. We're continuing to partner with Ward 3 on the LCB Stadium project and parking lot, and we're in talks with Calhoun Fair Sheriff's Office to partner for a new driving course. Both of these projects would potentially be funded with state allocations. We'll keep you informed in those progress of those, as well as we bring those plans to you to approve. The Superintendent Advisory Council meetings were also held this month as well. Groups of parents, students, and teachers were able to meet with me to discuss issues that concern them. This was the first of 3 meetings planned throughout the course of this. This concludes the superintendent's report.
Questions? Okay. Item number 6 is executive session. Settlement of claim 4A2405 WY RLZ-0001.
Second.
Removed. Motion was made by Mr. Harvey, seconded by Mr. Carver. All in favor?
Aye.
Hey, congrats, y'all.
What if you did that? Right?
Yes, so this is the
Me too.
I know when I should, I'm like,
This is like.
Like,
Very. And she knows, like, always wants to know, want to be inclusive and everybody part, you know. Oh, yeah, absolutely, and I think, just like the little, gradually get them to their decision. Like, how to.
Test here. Test, test, test. Test, test.
As far as like learning their jobs and stuff like that.
Do you remember word for a second? Back. You ready? Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hey, I don't know what mic that is, but that is the most clear our audio has ever been. So I don't know if we can get. Yeah.
So move to bring it back. Okay, Mr. Morrison,
Second.
motion to bring it back.
Second.
Mr. Morrison, seconded, as earlier. Okay, item number 7.
Make a motion, we settle claim 4A2405WY RLZ 0001.
Second. Seconded by Mr. Morrison. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion passed. Number 8.
So move on A through F.
Second. Morrison moved on to that, and Mr. Baumgartner seconded. Okay, 8A. Approval for auction of miscellaneous surplus items.
Yeah, so this is just the list of surplus items for auction.
Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Passed. B, approval of purchase of property at 608 Orange Street, value of $21,500, across the street from T.S. Cooley Elementary School, to be utilized as parking and authorization for board president to sign all necessary documents coming out of Riverboat.
Yeah, so this is a piece of property across from T.S. Cooley. T.S. Cooley's landlocked, needs parking bad. And this piece of property has an old house on it, and it's not very expensive. So we're gonna look to find purchasing that property with riverboat funds. And then the improvements on that property, they have 50 million money. We can make the improvements in order to turn it into parking with 50 million money. We just needed to move so that we can hopefully get this before somebody else does.
Any questions?
I have a question. I don't have a question about buying the property. What did you say about you're gonna buy the property?
Yeah, so-
Riverboat funds?
Yeah, buy the property with riverboat funds, and then that school still has the capital funds, the 50 million funds that it has not utilized. We could pour concrete and have that done pretty quickly once the property's ours, and make improvements on that property.
Well, I'd like to add, because I've asked in the past, can the district find out from Mr. Bench
Yes,
what we actually have in our $50 million?
he can, yes, ma'am.
Allocation.
He
You
can,
know, what you say spending, I don't even know if I have anything in mind.
he can send you that, yes, ma'am. Cooley's a little unusual because everybody's kind of in Cooley's, everybody belongs to Cooley, or Cooley belongs to everybody, however you want to look at it. But they do have, $300,000, a little more than that left in their 50 million. But we can get that to you, yes, ma'am.
And you can send it to all the board members. When I ask for something, it's just not specific to me. I don't have a problem with everybody being aware because I'm nosy, I wanna know what they have also.
Any other questions? Anyone? All right, all in favor? All opposed? Motion passed. C, approval of the purchase of property at 276 School Street, directly behind Moss Bluff Elementary School, to be utilized as a stack road to alleviate traffic on Sam Houston Jones Parkway, and authorization of the board president to sign all necessary documents, $375,000 come out of Riverboat Fund.
So this is a good bit larger piece of property and it has a house on it. But what this would allow us to do, this is directly behind Moss Bluff Elementary and would allow us to do a stack road behind Moss Bluff Elementary to get the traffic off of Sam Houston Jones Parkway. This is something that, you know, we've needed to do for a while. Unfortunately, they don't have 50 million fund in Moss Bluff. So we would have to go to a state allocation or something like that. I'm already researching that. Probably wouldn't be able to be this year, but we would be able to get some help probably to help pour concrete and get a stack road built there. So, but first, we've got to have a plan. So I did try to buy the house, or we did inquire about buying the property without the house. The owner was not for that. So.
When you are negotiating these properties, I know we have to get an appraisal, we can't go higher than an appraisal. Do we negotiate ahead of time without getting an appraisal? Like maybe we could have got it for $350 or $325, or we just say, we're gonna pay you an appraisal price and call it a day?
Well, we actually got it appraised, this one, we actually got appraised twice. Because when I heard what it was appraised for, that it had a house, I said, cool, tell me what it was, because it's kind of two lots. Tell me what it would be to do the lot without the house on it. And it came in a good bit less, at like 50 grand. But the owner said, no, it's everything together. So I had tried to not purchase that property. It would have been, of course, a smaller piece of property and the stack road would have been tighter. But like I said, there's a house on it now and, you know, trying to get it out.
Do we negotiate the price prior to getting an appraisal?
I mean, we have to get the appraisal to know how much we can top out at in terms of saying, hey, I'll offer you 250 for it.
It can always be subject to an appraisal.
Yeah.
But we need to negotiate the price prior to getting an appraisal. That way, maybe we can get a better deal.
Okay.
If it appraises, if we can get it for 250, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
And it appraises for 375, then we got a great deal. If it appraises for 420, for 375, then we know that we, you know, but how do we know what kind of deal we're getting if we don't negotiate the price prior to that?
Understood. Yes, sir.
Do we always just pay appraisal?
Well, most of the time, we're not trying to buy stuff to be straight with a nice house on it. The one across from Cooley has a house that's not very nice. So this is a little bit of an unusual situation.
I'm just saying, we don't get that appraised value every time we buy property.
Yes.
There's always a chance we can get it for less.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Mr. Roberts?
So is the house of value?
It is. And so what we can do, if y'all like, is we can try to sell it.
That's what I would like to do.
Yes, sir. Sir?
It's movable.
I don't know that it's movable. But we can, like I said, we have probably a little while before we can do something with the property anyway. So that's something that we can look
I
at.
mean, if you were gonna buy just the one lot for $50,000 and not
Yes,
buy the house, why not just?
Us split it, is what we're saying.
saying. So,
Yes, sir. We can certainly do that, but it has to be ours in order to do that, right? So, I mean, if that's,
I would support this if we're gonna do that beforehand.
Do we need to?
So,
we can do whatever you want. So in that case, what I hear you say is you want to still purchase the property and then try to sell the house?
correct.
Yes, sir.
So I'd like to amend the motion in that regard.
Yes, sir.
Second.
Mr. Roberts? We have a motion. Robert seconded it.
Just to clarify, let's say we can't sell the house.
At some point, you might be able to sell it.
Yes.
I'd like to at least have the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Since
Yes.
we're using riverboat funds,
Yes.
not 50 million.
Absolutely. Understood.
It's been 4 years.
It's been on the market.
4 years. Yeah. As one big piece with the
Yes.
lot and everything.
Yes, sir.
get something.
Yes, sir.
I mean, better than nothing.
Roger.
You don't need.
Sell to the ugly house.
Sir?
Sell to the ugly house.
That's the problem. It's a nice house.
Will, but you said it will still work if you do that space-wise?
I mean, I would get with the architect and we could see. Yes, sir. It's better, I can tell you this, we'll be able to stack more people right now than, in the middle of that other lot. Yes, sir. It would just be this. Yeah, we would be able to stack more people than we are currently stacking, which is fine.
I mean, we may need to put a time, to try to sell it. I mean, 6 months, something a year, I don't know.
Okay. Sir? Yes, sir. I hear you. I hear you. What you're telling me is try to sell a house for what I can get. Yes, sir.
It is what it is.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Anybody have any thought, anyone else?
I'm just gonna ask, mention, I think Mr. O'Banion just mentioned a time frame. We're gonna allow 6 months, a year, 3 years to try to sell the South Storage on the market for 4 years. So, I mean, I think we need to give you some direction on regarding that, because if you get funding for it, in 6 months, and we haven't sold it, are we gonna just hold up the funding? Try to sell the house?
I think what I heard them say is we're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I heard y'all say, is we're gonna go ahead and buy it, right? And then, sell the house if possible. And what I hear y'all asking for is a time frame. I would say, if you're asking me for a time frame, I would say not go longer than a year. Does that sound reasonable?
Mr. Brooks?
Why don't we do this? Go ahead and buy the property.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned trying to get allocated
Yes, sir.
funds from the state.
Yep.
Why don't we tie the timeframe of selling that house to approval on allocation of funds from the state? If we get that, solve the problem. If we don't get it, then we'll sell the house and use the money from the sales to do that.
Okay. And like I said, it may take a little while for the allocation because it doesn't happen that often, but.
That's what
but
I'm
yeah.
saying. We got to sell the house into the allocation of funds. If the funds come in, then we do that. If we don't get the funds, then we sell the house, try to sell the house and use the funds to do that.
But I'm hearing y'all say, what I'm hearing y'all say is I'm trying to sell it first though, right? That was initially what we said, yeah. Okay, I'm good with that.
You done, Mr. Brooks?
Yeah.
Mr. Roberts?
Yeah, I'll amend my motion to that. I mean, look, we're buying it no matter what.
Yes,
Okay? And what are you gonna do, bulldoze it? If it's worth $150,000, $200,000, eventually, it doesn't matter. Don't hold up the project.
Gotcha.
But if you can use the vacant lot, which you were trying to buy as is without the house, apparently that's enough space. So whether it takes 2, 3 years, it really doesn't matter. Eventually, you're gonna get something for it if it's a nice house. Better than zero.
Yes, sir.
But I'm not trying to hold up the project.
Yes, sir. And like I said, the first step of the project anyway is the purchase of the property, and then everything else can hopefully fall into place. I hear you. Understood?
I don't know if I dozed off or just got blacked out, but I'm a little confused right now, maybe you can clarify.
Yes, ma'am.
for me. We're gonna buy a house that no one is going to buy in 4 years, and then we're going to try to sell it to someone, and it hasn't sold in 4 years, nobody has wanted it.
Yes,
in
ma'am.
4 years. And then we're going to decide what we're going to do with that piece of property.
Well, we kind of know, Ms. Gay, what we want to
I know
do.
what you want to do,
Yeah.
but if the price is set at $375, and we, whatever, let's just say $100, and we buy it. Nobody else is going to buy it at $100 in 4 years. Then we're going to buy it, and then the person, that we are going to try to sell it to someone else.
I think their point is to help offset some of the cost of the project. And I do understand that it's gonna be difficult to move the house. Or to sell the house. I'm not arguing that. I think the board's point is, any money that we can get for it would be better than no money and bulldozing, I understand that too.
So what's the appraised at?
The whole, thing was appraised for 370,
5.
So that's part of the problem. Nobody wanted to buy a house in a big old piece of land. So we're gonna buy the land and then sell a little bit of the house with the house on it. So that should sell a whole lot easier.
And it's directly behind an elementary school that you have to get in and out of during school time.
Yeah.
Which is difficult.
Okay, any more comment?
On the sale price, we can just leave it up to you to.
So what we'll probably do is go through a realtor, and utilize the realtor, but, you know, if you want, I'll come back to you when it's time, or,
But we don't have to get appraised value when we sell it.
no,
Okay.
to my knowledge, correct? Yeah.
Okay, all in favor of Mr. Roberts' amendment, say aye. Any opposed? All right, one name. Okay, so now we're back to C. Or are we done with that?
No, we don't, you know.
Okay, good. Moving on to D. Adoption of resolution calling a special election for District 25 and hiring council, April 18, 2026.
Okay, so this is for District 25, for a bond for April 18th.
Question.
Sure, go ahead, Ms. Brooks.
I'm gonna support it, but do they have any 50 million funds left in that district to kind of do what we did in Sulphur, if it passes, to be able to do all the work for the architects beforehand? Because I'm telling you, that works.
Yeah, you're talking about District 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been working with architects already, and have things pretty well in hand. But we can check into that too, if that's what you want. What I hear you say is kind of preloading those plans, but we've been working with the architects in both these districts, just like Sulphur.
That works a whole lot better.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, this is my district.
You need a motion, so moved.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Roberts, seconded by Mr. Rhodes. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Passed. Moving on to E, adoption of resolution calling a special election for District 34 and hiring council. Council?
We already have motions on all of these.
Yeah. Okay. Questions? All in favor? All opposed? Passed. F, consideration of request for a loan of $115,000 to Sam Houston High School for new lighting of the baseball field.
Yeah, so we've got Sam Houston High School. They were just here just a couple months ago when they won the state title. Their lights are very, very old, to a point where we in maintenance are spending, $10,000, $15,000 a year just to repair them. And now we're getting to a point where we can't do that. So we're getting to a point where we're going to have to basically start playing day games if these don't get replaced. Talked to Coach about it and touch base with him. He's negotiated prices down to where the entire thing is $230,000, and I told him, we can't pay that. He asked for, he said, look, I'll pay half. If you can give me a loan for the 115, if you remember, Coach was here and got a loan for his scoreboard and is paying that off actually early, 2 years early. So he just said, hey, can I tack it onto the end? It'll be the same as me paying it off at the end of the 5 years.
So it'll be 5 years.
It would be paid when the rest of the of his scoreboard loan would be paid. He'd just be tacking it on to the end. The other 115 will probably end up taking out of maintenance because we would end up spending that in 10 years anyway on maintenance if we could keep these lights even running for that time. And I don't think we can. We're down to a point where we can't. It's very difficult to get the lights in, and even then, once we spend money getting the lights in, they don't last very long because the connectors are all down. So I do have a coach here if you have questions for him as well. But like I said, this is kind of where we are with them. Is we're down to a point where we're going to have to start playing day games.
Coach, you want to come speak?
Yeah, I got it all. So over the past, really since the hurricane, the school board has spent $70,000 fixing them over and over again. The system's pretty much obsolete. They don't make it anymore. And Mr. Buckley's bought every bulb in, and they just continue to go out. I had a free lighting study done, just to put it in perspective. On an infield, it's supposed to be 50 foot to candle radius around the infield in lighting terms. Our field operates at 30 on the infield, and the outfield is supposed to be, I'm sorry, on the infield, we're operating at 25.56 right now out of a possible 50, so we're at half capacity on the infield. In the outfield, it's supposed to be 30, we're at 16.83, again, we're just at half. The original lighting system, if you would pay full price, is $274,000. I've negotiated it down all the way to 230. Not included in that 274 is what it would cost to rent a 150-foot man lift, which is $18,000 a month. I've negotiated that down to $2,000, which my booster club will pay for. So the total project, I've got the installation done at cost. The lights are from Musco, which is on LA Mats. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Doesn't have to go out for bid. You can buy it directly from them, do everything with them. So I've negotiated everything down to $230,000. Several years ago, I took out a loan for $205,000. In January, I will have paid $153,000. During that time I took out that loan, I had enough to pay it off in sponsors. I have oversold sponsorships throughout the year. That scoreboard will net between $100,000 and $125,000 free money towards us. If you give me the $115,000, it'll just be tacked on to that 5 years, and in 5 years I will have paid off $320,000 versus just the $205,000. So the extension of my the amount of money that I'm asking to borrow is all going to be paid off in the original 5 years that I asked for, because I kept selling sponsors throughout the time. So I have the money that's going to come in over the next few years to do the $115,000. So that's where it's at. It's getting really, hard for the school board to fix it. The contactor goes out all the time. The system's just obsolete, and this is where we're at. And I really don't have any other, avenue to do it right now. Is to do it that way. Like I said, if I would have known when I went to the state for money ahead of all this, I could have, we got the locker room going too. I have a lot of money allocated to that. So for me to be a part of fixing the lights, this is the best avenue for myself. And not asking for anything that I didn't ask for before. I was going to pay it up. The school board's going to be paid off 2 years early, and I'll pay off the $115,000 on the back half of those 2 years. So that money's already there and allocated. And I actually think I sold another sponsor today. I'll know tonight. So it'll actually be a little bit earlier on the $115,000 as well.
I'm good. Rob, got a question? No. Okay. Coach, anyone else?
Questions? I got the studies if you needed and all the
I think it could be fine.
I mean, Coach, you don't want them to be blind now when they go up for if they're used to playing on a field that doesn't get a lot of water.
Well, I feel like we'll be a lot better this year. We'll be able to see.
Okay.
I think we'll be all right.
You don't want it to look like the sun shining right in their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's vote on that. All in favor? All opposed? All right, 9, permission to advertise, there's none. Bid reports, ratification is none. Review reports, correspondence is none. 13.
I don't have any, Mr. Nathan.
I have two. One is Wanda Stanley. She's a retired bus driver, and Shell Wooster that works in the CTE department's mother. And then I know y'all already covered it, but Anna Bergen for husband and daughter.
Yes, I have one for Dr. Betty Washington. It was her brother, Michael Tyrone Williams. He was a retired chief of police, and he had his funeral this last week.
Same thing for Ms. Betty. It's never easy to lose a family.
Whole board.
I'd just like to thank my fellow board members as well as the faculty and the school board for reaching out and expressing condolences. it's been very difficult to lose two brothers in a month's time, so it's, I appreciate all of you.
I have one from Miss Shelley Bowler. I had the pleasure this weekend of getting to go to the CYT performance of Goosebumps this weekend. She actually carried her grandmother that morning before the performance. So condolences for that. And then recognition for her, Miss Cooley, for putting on an amazing performance. That was blown away by amazing performance.
And I do have one for Miss AO too. She can't be here tonight, but she did ask, actually two. She asked to be added to the Miss Stanley condolence, as well as Nora Prince. She was a bus driver for many years, and her daughter-in-law, Tammy Prince, was a bus driver, as well as her granddaughter, Angelica Trahan, who's a bus driver.
Is that the princess himself?
I think so.
14 scheduled for committee meetings, AAU meeting with the rec team, December 9th at 4 p.m. Committee mid-year. And last but not least, number 15, turn to be. Aye. Then motion, section, all in favor? Aye. Please, sir.